Hi guys, how you all doing? I will be picking some lychees today. They are ready and delicious. I have been testing them for 2 days. So they are ready. So let's go and pick some lychees. This is Mauritius. I said it very Hungarian, like Mauritius lychee. And there is several varieties of lychee. I got this tree about 4 or 5 years ago, and I remember I got it at night as it was yesterday after work. After 7 p.m. I get to the big box store and I got it for like $27, and that was the best thing I did because look, now we have lychees and this is the second year that it's producing. So this variety, it's a really good one, and it is a good one because the main reason it doesn't skip all the time. Like some of the other varieties, they are very delicious and beautiful looking, maybe even bigger, but sometimes they skip a year or two and then they produce again, and skip a year or two and they produce again. This one is very productive. And is it a toad?
A frog.
A frog?
Somewhere
Do you
there.
see him?
No.
Well, it's in the pickering tree, pickering mango tree. That's the house. Alrighty. So today, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pick one fruit to show you. If maybe some of you, if this is the first time seeing lychees, or so I can show you how is the fruit. So this is the skin, and I have been picking the last couple of days, and my skin is all like it's like a sandpaper, basically, this skin. So anyways, so this is the skin, and there is a seed, brown seed, and the flesh, it's absolutely delicious, very tropical, get a lot of sweetness with some tanginess, sweet and sour, just the way I like it. If you have a chance, give a try to this fruit. You can find it many times at ethnicity stores, and it's not cheap, but it gets many health benefits, and I think it's worth a try. Very good. So, too much eating, I have to start to work. I'm planning on giving some to some friends that I know that they love it, but they don't have the tree. And today was the first day that my 3 years old finally tried it. I keep begging him. You see, this is how you pick it. It's very easy to pick it, and just like that. Now I can collect it. I took out the Caesar, but I don't need it. So this is the first day that he tried it. I keep begging him to try it, and he loves it now. I couldn't give him fast enough for him. So you can see, look at how beautiful. Look at how beautiful. It's like a little decoration. It's such a cool looking fruit and delicious too, so what not to love about him? All about him.
I didn't know they were males.
I don't know, I'm like, I don't know
Well,
why.
I guess they are balls.
I shoot. I really love this fruit. Alright, let's change the subject, but yeah. So, would you like to try it?
Sure. Don't know how I'm going to open it with one hand, but
Well, I can open it for
thank you. I appreciate that.
There we go.
Ooh, it comes with spit. Thank you.
I don't know why I asked you to help me to do this without.
Me either.
Sweet. What do you think?
My mouth is still full.
This is the seed.
Oh, you're not supposed to swallow that?
So what do you think?
It's good. I always like lychee.
Then eat it. So last year we had a whole lot more actually than this year.
There's still a lot over there.
We still have a good amount, but last year we had it full.
The last year was insane.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, last year was too much. That was the first year it produced. And I wanted to tell you, it started out so slow. Like every year it was beautiful tree, and I'm like, what? Is this from a seed? Because normally seeds from the strawberry, some of the like longanians or lychees, they take for a long time. Sometimes it can take up 10 years plus. Not every case, because I have a longan tree right there. You can see it on the top. After the avocado, the very top tree. Yes, you can see it. And now that one is around 6 years old. And it flowered and there is fruits forming on it first time. I don't know, I get lucky with that one because sometimes they take even 15 years, some cases, from seed. So the best from this one with the lychees and the longans and
Soapberries.
what's that?
Soapberries.
So berry family. But the best thing to do air layers, because they take very well for air layers, and actually have to take this one off. And they produce a lot faster. I have a friend of mine, I made an air layer and 2 years ago. And now, this year, she's already having, thank you, am I talking too much? And she already having fruits from it. So I don't know if it was holding, but she was telling me that it flowered already. It's very easily breaking off and beautiful. And you guys, if you have a chance and if you live in an area like where you can grow it, go for it, because it is a very healthy fruit and expensive if you have to buy it. Also, one thing I want to mention, that what I'm researching and learning about, that it is actually lowering the blood sugar levels. So
Also, you're not supposed to eat them unripened.
Unripened is not good to eat it unripened, so you have to wait till it's ripened. So also with empty stomach, you're supposed to have something like food-wise, because for example, if you wake up at the morning and your blood sugar is already not high, or even before sleeping, it can lower your blood sugar levels even lower. So just one thing to keep in mind. In India, I believe there is actually kids, unfortunately, that's what they were eating all the time, and some fatalities happened because of it. And for a while, they didn't realize what happened, like what happened, and that's what happened. It lowered their blood sugar levels to a dangerous zone. So that's one thing to keep in mind. It's a very, very good fruit. I don't want to scare you, because if you're eating it like with moderation, there's no problem. Or if you're not diabetic, etc., etc. If you're diabetic, it should be good if it lowers your blood sugar levels, but because you're already taking a medication to lower your blood sugar levels, now you would have to adjust it. So a doctor would help you with that. But like everything else, if you're eating just a couple, then probably should be fine. And I hope I didn't scare you.
Why do you take so many leaves?
I don't know. That's just how I learned it.
I was just wondering. So I was giving you just the fruit, and I see yours, and you're like taking half the branch.
But I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I thought that maybe it would keep it fresher longer. now I want to kind of share some of these with friends, and I just give it away tonight so they would have it, because the fresher the better. If you wait with it, it kind of tends to dry up a little bit. But yeah, I mean, that's a couple of pounds here, and there is a little more.
There's still a lot more to go.
A lot more. I mean, I don't want to pick at all of them just because probably it stays fresher on the tree.
We just don't want them to start splitting open.
But yes, I also don't want. And I just want to mention that this year, the first year, last year, it was absolutely packed. The tree was packed, like you couldn't put any more lychees on it. But the taste wasn't as good as the second year, as this year. So many times that happens with trees, and I guess with us too. We get more mature, we get a little more well-behaved. Just kidding. We're gonna get a little refined, I say.
Like cheese.
No, like mine. No cheese, no. But yeah, so I feel like many times if you have a tree, you have the fruit first year, and maybe it's not the sweetest or not your liking, give another chance to the tree, because sometimes they actually going to bear a much nicer fruit the other year. And the conditions also play a big role, a huge role. This year we have a lot of drought. We didn't have a whole lot of rain, even though I irrigate. I do irrigation, and if you look down, there is a mulch around it, and every time, like after the fruiting, I will trim it up, and I if it's healthy trimmings, I put it around the tree, and I basically feed it back to the tree. So other than that, I have been asked by the neighbor friends that what am I using as what am I feeding my lychee tree, because his is not producing, and it's big but it's not producing. And
dead tree carcasses.
and I told him I don't use any fertilizer other than mulch.
Dead tree carcasses.
I use mulch. I use all the leaves that's falling off. I use sometimes composty, moringa. I chop and drop moringa, and I use that. Other than that, nothing. Water. I use irrigation. Thanks to my husband who set up the irrigation system, because I used to spend a couple of hours each day. I still spend a lot of time, but less. Yeah. So
seasick watching the video.
What's that?
So they're gonna get seasick watching the video.
Oh, sure. But yes. So what else should I tell about this tree from my experience? From my I think I pretty much covered everything. One thing, the Sri Lankan weevil, that's the pest of the tree, big time. You can see the leaves, they are kind of like chewed up, and that's what it is. The Sri Lankan weevil does the damage.
The squish bugs.
The squish bugs. So yeah, because I don't use chemicals, and also even if you use chemicals, that one is a son of a gun, because
they're hardy.
It's very hardy for even if you would use chemicals. I'm not even gonna bother. Anyways.
Flamethrower.
Flamethrower. No flamethrower in the garden.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there is any natural enemies to it. Doesn't seem like it very much.
Humans.
Well, maybe just humans if you manually remove it. Alright guys, so we are up to 110 trees that I have planted the last couple of years. And this was one of the oldest. It's about 4 or 5 years old tree. But this is 110. And actually, I have smaller ones. I have air layers that growing also. 1, 2. So I have 3. So we are up to 112 trees with the lychee. So I have to write down that one before I forget. So yeah, there is a lot more tree to count, and if you are first time watching this channel, and I'm counting, I'm trying to see how many trees and edible plants, perennials I planted the last couple of years. I have an idea. I never guessed actually, but I have an idea. I don't know, like, I don't know, 250 maybe, I don't know. Ooh, mosquitoes are out. See you guys later. Have a good one. We are out too because they love us. See you, bye. Look, they try to bite. Or I forget, if you like the video, push a thumbs up please, and subscribe if you're not, if you're already not subscribed. And I will see you guys with more plant videos later. If you have any questions about lychee trees or anything, I'm more than happy to share my experience. That's all I can do. And I will see you guys later. Bye.